Hey everyone, Casey Stubbs here. How's it going today? Hope you guys are all doing well. It's a new day and I wanted to do a trade setup for you guys so you guys could see what I'm looking at today. So let's go ahead and get started, and hope everybody's doing good today. We had a really nice day yesterday and enjoyed the training that I did about the breakout patterns and how to find a breakout, how to find consolidation, and how to know when the pair is going to be breaking out. And so we'll be keeping our eyes on that, and hopefully you guys learned something there. If that was useful to you, please let me know, and we'll keep hitting it as we progress. But today I wanted to hit this US yen, and I keep talking about this, but I like what I'm seeing here because we're going to go to a weekly chart. You can see this nice downward trend. We're up right now. However, it's starting to get tired on this daily, and there's a couple things that we need to know about a daily. So the first thing we need to know is that the downtrend is strong on a weekly, but we do have a strong burst of price. However, a lot of times when you get a strong burst of price like this, it's just an opportunity to go short. So that's what I'm expecting right now. You see this nice big strong, and then we have an inside bar here. An inside bar usually means that it's going to, I'm so funny when I say these things, but it means it's either going to pause here and then go up, or it's going to be a reversal. So yeah, oh, thanks, Casey, you're helping me. It's either going to go up or down. But, hey, that's what I'm here for, right? But anyhow, I'm going to give you some more clues than that. Yeah, it's a pause that it's going to mean that it's going to be either go up or down. So here's a pause bar right here, right? You see that one? And then what happened? It kept going up, okay? But then here's another inside candle here. And when I say pause bar, I just meant inside candle. It means the current trend slowed down. So here's one here, and it went up. Here's one here, and it went up. But here's one, and then it went down. So you just don't know. Here's one with a big pop, and it went down. And so how do I know which is which? Well, I don't. You just see what the price action does. So what we'll look at is see what happens when this candle stops tomorrow. So if we have a daily candle here, and it closes like this, let's just say it closed right like this. So now we know that it's looking to go in a certain direction. And so if it breaks this little tiny candle here, we could actually draw a little line here. And we'd say, oh, if it breaks the top of this, then I'm going to go long. But if it breaks the top of this, then I'm going to go short. So it's just setting up. It's like a little mini consolidation. We talked about consolidation yesterday, but it's like a mini consolidation. And it's just kind of setting up, waiting for the momentum to kick in a further direction. You can see that we're still on a downward move here, and it is starting to lighten up because of this. But if we get more downward momentum, it could easily go. So I still am anticipating a down move, but I don't know. I don't know when that move is going to happen. Okay, so it could happen any time, and it could keep going all the way up here and then go down. So, I just want to follow and see what is going to happen. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to look at this a little more detail. Another thing we can look at is on the 4 hour. You can see now we have a really tight level, but it's showing on the 4 hour some upward tendencies. So it could be not quite ready yet, and it very well could be ready for a long position before we do take our short. But we broke out above the moving average here. We broke above this on the 4 hour. Our MACD broke. And now we broke this support level, this resistance level, and now we're back and we're retesting. So at this point, all of the signs are currently bullish rather than this is just a pullback. Okay, so this is a pullback. We look at daily. It's downturn. It's creating a little inside bar. On the 4 hour, it's strong, but it's starting to slow down. So if we can see this go sideways and then bop lower, then we're going to move to the new level. We could see a short, and that's actually my wife calling me, and I'm ignoring her. but I will call her as soon as this is over. It's taking my attention away a little bit. I'm shutting it off right now, and it's always my top priority to answer my wife. She's awesome. But anyways, yeah. So if this breaks lower, I'm going to be looking for a short position. And however, if we continue to see a nice pullback to the upside, I could go long because there's still a lot of room up here till resistance. So let's now look at it on an hourly, just kind of building. So we drop down, we're testing the moving averages. The only thing that kind of gives me a little bit of concern on the hourly is this trade here. If you see that we've got this MACD is pushing down. So on this cross, a lot of people like to short on MACD cross, and that is a good way. And if you're interested in the MACD indicator, it's free. It's below. This is a special one that I created just for my viewers and for MT4. It's really cool. But you can see this is moving down. I'm getting ready to cross below. So on a strong move, though, you can see that sometimes we have waves. This is the first wave. It didn't cross, instead of had a wave 2. And see how big this is right now? On a really strong move, this might go down to 0, and then we have another big, and then this mountain will be small, and then the third mountain will be huge. So let's take a look at what that would look like. See the MACD gives you a lot of clues, but you can see. So here's a smaller mountain, gets bigger, and then it gets bigger. And so this mountain, when it first happened, was looking huge, but then this next mountain dwarfs it. So right now, this looks like a huge mountain. I'll call it the Mountains of the MACD. That's my new name. I just came up with it. This mountains could be really strong, but if it pops here and then goes up, it might just slow down. Then we have a third mountain that's even bigger. So let's look at it now on a 15-minute time frame. So on a 15-minute is looking pretty good. On a long scenario, we are trending down, but if we pop above these moving averages, you can see the MACD is getting a little weaker on the short side. You can see it was stronger here, and then this one's a little weaker. If we get a pop up, it could be a long trade, right? And at least up to here, and then if we go further, we got this in place. So I can't take this right now, but right now you've kind of seen my whole setup, right? You know what I'm looking at. I'm looking at either a long if we get some more momentum to break here, a short if we get a break below, because I'd mainly be watching this 1 hour for a short, or on the 4 hour for these to cross and to start trending down, this level to break on a short. Ultimately, I do like this short long term. My big target down here is going to be down here, and I'm going to be really patient. I'm going to nail that trade. You guys just wait and see. I'm going to do it. I'm just going to be waiting for it. Okay, it might take some time. It actually may never, ever get there, but every time that there's going to be a short opportunity, I'm going to try to be there when it goes so that I get a chance to grab it. And the market likes when it makes a move, it likes to make moves without people, but I'm just going to be consistent. I'm going to be checking it. I'll have plenty of time to get in, because when it makes a move, even if I'm not right there at the chart, by the time I do get to the chart, I'll still have time, because it's a big move and I'll have plenty of time to get in. So that's really what I'm looking at on this US yen, and I hope that was helpful for you. And another thing that I wanted to share is, did everybody like my interview yesterday with Hugh? I really enjoyed spending time with him. He was such a great guest. If you guys didn't get a chance to look at it, just check on the channel details. I have it there. You can also go to the podcast. His podcast episode is going to be released on Thursday. One of the good things about the podcast is you can do it while you're driving or listening to it at work. It's really fun to do that as well. And then another cool thing is, if you guys remember another guest I had, Markus, I talked to Markus and I talked to him on the podcast. And I said, hey, Markus, I want a copy of your book signed. And Markus actually told me he was going to do it, and he actually did it. Here's a copy of his book. And actually, I do have a free copy available to you guys if you go to my the page. And I didn't get the links ready. I'm sorry about that. But if you go to Trading Strategy Guides and you look at the podcast page with Markus, his book is available for free. And he did sign it for me. It says, let's see if I can get that. It says, to my friend Casey Stubbs, you rock, April 2020, Markus. So so I called him out. I said, Markus, I want a free copy and I want it signed, and he did it. And I just got it this morning, or actually I got it yesterday, but I just started reading it this morning. It's really good. I think it's cool. Enjoyed it a lot. So if you guys want to grab that, it's a free resource that he's sharing, and you can get it by going to the Trading Strategy Guide's website, click the podcast button, and then go to the show notes with Markus. And I know that's a little bit of extra work, but guess what? For the people that want to learn and get something free, they're willing to do the extra work. So I know that I would if I was listening. I don't mind jumping through a few hoops to learn something. So that's it for today. I really thank you guys for listening and tuning in. I appreciate everybody. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the show. I'm getting some feedback now, so that's good. If you want the free MACD, Robert, I'm shocked that you don't have it yet because I know I've seen you on the channel. You just go to the description, and there's a link in the description that has the free MACD. And I've been putting that there for a long time, so really recommend you grab it. It's a pretty cool tool. It's got lots of stuff. All right, guys. Again, that's it for today, but I will be continuing to update and share trades as they go on. And I thank you guys, and have a great day.